Hello, thanks for being here with me. This is Tiger Lilith Tarot. I'm going to be doing a reading new moon to full moon for Scorpio placements. Hello, Scorpios. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me. Oopsies. We're going to get right to it here. I'm going to pull from the tarot, clarify with the tarot in a bit. But what we're going to look at here is the Pisces new moon to the full moon. Right, we have eclipses coming up, a lunar eclipse with this full moon on the 25th of March, and then we have a total solar eclipse on the 8th of April. Eclipses are really big energy. They bring in lots of changes, life cycles, ending, beginning, kind of right things that maybe, should have happened, but didn't happen in a certain way. So we're going to take a look at out with the old energy and with the new energy, kind of in preparation for these eclipses. And then we're going to look at advice, messages from the moon. And that will be your reading, Scorpios. So let's see this out with the old energy. What energy is no longer serving Scorpio placements? Okay. So funny, Scorpios, I do got to mention this card, this Six of Pentacles card has come out for every single person. I think the only person that didn't get that card is Libras. Which is funny because it has scales on it. So we have the Four of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Energy going out with the old. Something is, there's something you no longer need to try so hard about, when it comes to achieving balance and harmony in your home, in your intimate relations. I see these as all being very good. It's all good. You might have struck up a new relationship recently, possibly a business partnership in particular. Some of you started working out of your home, and that has been very successful. So this energy is leaving you not because it's not positive, it's just not needed anymore. I feel like something was accomplished here. Yeah, you used your words, you changed your behaviors, your day-to-day routine, and it brought success along with it. I feel like you pulled an opportunity into you, Scorpio, and then took advantage of it. So very nice energy. So that's leaving, I said, simply because it just feels like it's accomplished. It feels like you were successful in something. So let's see the energy coming in. Energy coming in. Oh. The Hangman. Sort of enlightenment. Hangman has come out a lot. That is a Pisces card. We are in Pisces season, so I think that's part of why the Hangman has shown itself so much. Temperance right in the middle. Okay. The Hangman, Temperance, and the Three of Pentacles for energy coming in. Nice. Some sort of enlightenment here. Making a little bit of a sacrifice. You're making a bit of a sacrifice for a short-term sacrifice for long-term success is what I'm seeing here. And you're making this sacrifice, I feel, not Pisces, Scorpios, because you have this need to feel integrated within yourself. You have this need to feel whole, to feel complete. Not that other people don't have that need, but it's being highlighted here. And so there might be a sacrifice that you make, especially when it comes to work. You could be taking a... some of you are learning something new. Oh. But your mind is incredibly clear. Your mind is incredibly clear and focused on where you want to go, on the passion that is driving you forward. I see some of you taking a downgrade, possibly a cut in pay or a demotion, but this is for you because you're learning a new skill, talent, craft, hobby, work, something. You're letting other people mentor you is what's going on. And that's where there's a bit of a sacrifice in that, because it might feel like you're taking a step back, but it's because you're learning something new. You're bringing something new into your life, which makes sense here because we have this new opportunity that I feel you pulled in, and I think now you're putting it to use here. You're And it's whatever you're learning is more aligned with you. That's why you were okay with taking a step back or a demotion or a pay cut or whatever this is, a step down on the hierarchical triangle or ladder or whatever symbol the hierarchy is for you, right? You might be taking a step down from that. And it could feel like your reputation, you're like, oh, are people going to see me as less than? But at the end of the day, you don't care because you're doing this for yourself. So while there was a little not amazing feeling, not all good, happy vibes when it comes to this, whatever new mentorship or new partnership that you're entering in, like I said, because it comes with a sacrifice, ultimately, this is what you want, so you're doing it. Let's see messages from the moon. We're going to clarify this spread, and we'll see a little bit more, Scorpio, about what that is, all right? Messages from the moon, 5 of Cups. We have 2 5s on your spread. 5s and 6s have come out a lot, number-wise. Just in general on the spreads. That's way too many cards. Way too many. There we go. Oh, look at that. Another 5. Okay. All right. So be careful for your health, Scorpios. That's kind of an overall message I've said for almost every sign. So I don't know. There's something in the air. Messages from the moon. We have the 5 of Cups, the Empress, and the Hierophant. I feel like there's a warning sign here to be careful not to get caught up in the past. Don't let your past rule you. Don't let your past control your future. Is what's is a message here. There's abundance available to you, especially in the spiritual realm. But there's also mourning. There's also sadness. There's a loss here for what you once had. That you've now even turned, not only once had it, and it once made you happy, but now what you once had that once made you happy is making you bitter and angry and resentful. So it's not only an indifference, it's a resentment, it's these heavy emotions. But I feel like that's an option, Scorpio. I don't feel like that's what needs to happen. You don't need to keep looking back at the past. Because like I said, there is abundance here. There's abundance here in the present. And there's a deep spiritual connection here in the present for you. Getting back to your rituals and your routines of your everyday life will show you the abundance. Just this wallowing in a kind of a self-pity is just the only thing that worries me here. We're going to clarify, like I said, and see. 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some stress and anxiety mentally. Let's see what that's about. We're going to use the Zombie Tarot to clarify. Because it's Pisces season and, I don't know. Zombie Tarot deck reminded me of them. They can be dark little creatures sometimes, Scorpios. You're familiar with the darkness. All right, the 4 of Wands. What is this? It's going away. 5 of Cups. Wonderful. So, the card that I was like, ooh, here it is again. The first one that comes out. So there's some sadness. There was some mourning going on around your home environment. You could have even attended a funeral. I can see that. Very much. Wow. Yeah. Someone left your life. Possibly someone you lived with in the past. If this wasn't a funeral, then there's someone that you've set free. You've set something free from your past here, Scorpios. In the recent past, you've set something free from your deep past. Let's see here. What's this 6 of Pentacles? What's this 6 of Pentacles? Energy that's no longer needed. The Emperor and the Tower. Oh, boy. Now, this is interesting, Scorpios, because you You took it upon yourself to take control of a situation that bum rushed you. I don't know how else to say this. There was you. I feel like you were just kind of sitting there minding your own business, and then like all of a sudden, I don't know. Let's say you're sitting in your front yard, just reading a book and drinking some iced tea or whatever, and then suddenly like a herd of cattle just come into your front yard, and you don't know where they came from. They're not your cattle. You don't know what to do about this situation. Someone else has been careless with their possessions, with what they have. In other words, this farmer was careless with his cattle. They ended up in your yard, but you're the one that ended up handling the problem and balancing and taking care of everything. That's what I'm getting here. Like there was something that just came into your life completely unexpected. You didn't ask for it. You didn't call it in. It was completely being controlled by someone else. Someone else was like pulling the puppet strings on this like there's a word that I can't find right now. Not an infiltration, but it's like an armory coming in. Like there was like some sort of general like pulling the strings on the soldiers, right? So like these cattle that I have in this scenario, like those are the soldiers, and then the farmer would be the puppet master, just kind of like, no, you go over here, you go over here. But somehow, Scorpio, you're the one that ended up handling it. That's the weird thing. You outdid the puppet master. Well, good on you. Good job, Scorpios. Psychological warfare, I imagine, knowing you. But either way, you handled it. You owned a situation that you were not meant to own. Something was meant to come in. Yeah, see, look at this. Something was meant to come in and disrupt your peace. Justice with the devil. Something was coming in to tempt you to disrupt this balance. You notice these are the scales. This is the Justice card. There are scales on this card as well. Something was trying, an emperor, a leader, an institution even, was trying to disrupt you. But you ended up besting the institution. You're the one that ended up on top, Scorpio. And you're the one that came out smelling like roses, too. While you made the other person, you exposed someone else. Whew. Busy. Busy over there, Scorpios. Okay. It was a leader. You exposed a leader, I think, or someone who was acting like a leader, but they weren't really the leader, and you knew that. What's this Ace of Pentacles? I almost feel like this Ace of Pentacles was your reward. No. Five of Hazards. Never mind. It was not your reward. Another 5. So now we have 5 fives out here. That's a lot. 5s are crisis, chaos, the breaking of stability. But it's the breaking of stability so that new elements can enter in, right? So what happened here, someone was like messing with you. Because you got an offer, but this offer came with, it was more than coming with strings attached. It was actually deceitful. This offer, actually, it might have looked good on the face of it, but what it ended up doing, or what it could have ended up doing, because I don't know if you allowed this to happen, is that it was taking from you. Your energy, your possessions, your finances. Yeah. Interesting. That's gone, though, now. That's out of here. So it was this Ace of Pentacles. It wasn't a blessing in disguise. It wasn't a blessing at all. It was just simply in disguise. What's this Hanged Man? You've gained enlightenment from whatever this upheaval was. What's this Hanged Man? 2 of Wands. Yeah, you need to pick a different route now, Scorpios. That's what this is. There's some sort of enlightenment that you need to take a different path. You need to do things a different way. You need to choose a different method. Yeah, 3 of Hazards at the bottom of the deck. This definitely, I feel like, had to do with work and or finances. Something went awry. You put too much faith in something, in possibly in an institution that did you wrong, that kind of they pulled the rug out from under you. But you're learning from this. Like I say, I see you learning from it. I see you just saying, okay, I need to make a different choice next time. I need to take a different path. I need to try a different way. Temperance. Because ultimately you want to feel at peace. And you want to feel like your magical self, Scorpio. Like you can create your own destiny. Like you can create your future. The High Priestess with Temperance right in the middle. Really, really nice energy here. Very connected, very protected, very at peace. Very calm. It's like a cool, calm, and collected energy right here in the center. You're magical, you're creating, you're using your subconscious and your your consciousness, your awareness, and that deep unconscious. You're using all of it. You're using it all to create, to I almost feel like you're creating some sort of new life force inside of yourself. Something more dynamic, something dynamic. Judgment. Yeah, you're making a final decision about something here. There is no going back. Final decision for peace within yourself. You're not gonna, I feel there's this feeling like you're creating some sort of force field around you so that people cannot penetrate. That's what this energy feels like in the middle here. It's attractive. People want to penetrate it, but you're like, no, and you're intimidating enough that people don't come close enough to try. That's fine, because you don't want them around. Anyway, this is a you journey. The Chariot with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so some of you are working up, some of you have definitely started working out of your home, maybe even taken a demotion to work out of your home. Some of you are getting mentorship regarding finances and home buying, home owning, real estate in general is what I see here. Yeah, definitely. Because I think some of you are either considering moving, making a big move, like across the country move or something like that, or if you're in Europe or someplace where the countries are much closer, perhaps to another country. You have like a master plan here, Scorpio, for where you want to end up. And you're going to drive that, you're driving it forward. And so this demotion that you took, I almost feel like the people around you that might be naysayers about it, I feel like you and the universe are kind of winking at one another here, because you both know that this demotion isn't really a demotion. It might look like that on the face of it, but really, for this master plan that you have, it is a progression. So, but I feel like you're kind of keeping it to yourself, Scorpio. You're just kind of like, yeah, okay, think what you want. You can think I demoted myself. You can think this, that, and the other. Just you wait. 3 years from now, That's the energy I'm kind of getting here, Scorpios. I like it. There's a playfulness to this center energy here that feels good and is lacking over here. But that's because, like I said, there was some sort of puppet master that came in and tried to dump a bunch of cattle in your front yard. The Five of Cups. What's this? What's this Five of Cups? Five of Cups. It's this sadness that you still can't quite get away from. Queen of Cups and the Ace of Swords with the Five of Cups. So some of you, all right, some of you are mourning the loss of a mother figure, mother, aunt, older sister, grandmother, older cousin, older mentor person, someone you relied on emotionally. I feel that's where the mourning is. This is someone that you felt maybe was taken from you too soon, was taken from this life too soon. But I feel like this person is trying to give you clarity about something. I feel like you're being, I don't get messages like this very often, Scorpios. I feel like you're being communicated with from the other side, from this woman. Could have been a water sign specifically, could have been a Cancer woman specifically. It doesn't have to be. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio are heavy here, given it's the Queen of Cups. This is someone you could have spent a lot of time with by a body of water, by the beach. Maybe you even lived with this person by the beach or by a river, a stream. There's flowing energy with this person. This was someone you would have felt very comfortable with, but I feel like they're trying to offer you some sort of mental clarity through the muddled emotions of mourning and loss. So maybe listen for those messages. Hazards. Yeah. There also could be a woman in your life right now that could offer some sort of clarity on this loss that you're feeling. Why are you feeling it right now? What's going on? Because everything is going good. You have this abundance here. Like I said, there's a playful energy. You're learning your lessons. Let's see. What's this Empress energy? What's this Empress energy here, please? The Moon. Oh, very feminine energy here. Libra, Venus, so Libra, Taurus with the Empress, and the Moon is Pisces. I associate it with Cancer sometimes as well, since Cancer is ruled by the Moon. There's something... Okay, there's something about your abundance here that you're being advised to keep hidden. Because someone in your immediate environment, Ten of Swords, has been deceitful, is being deceitful. There's a reason that your abundance needs to be kept a secret right now. For some of you, if you're pregnant, you're keeping that a secret right now. But there's a reason that you need to kind of keep things to yourself at the moment. I feel that it's because there's someone in your immediate environment that's not trustworthy. And so there's certain things that you need to keep to yourself. Certain things that you might be even bringing back to life. You might be reviving certain projects from days gone by, creative endeavors. But you're being advised to kind of keep this close to the chest. There's something around you that's not quite trustworthy. There's a lot of abundance. Take advantage of it all. Resurrect these things if you feel it. Pay attention to your dreams as well. They could be giving you messages, maybe on these creative projects. What's the key that's going to unlock this abundance for you? This equal exchange of energy. But I do keep it close to your chest at the moment. Lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse will be exposing a lot. So perhaps it's just waiting up until the end of that solar eclipse, or past that solar eclipse. What's the Hierophant? Two of Cups. It's a nice union and harmony. I feel like this Two of Cups can sometimes be a, romantic card. For you, Scorpios, this feels like a really independent solo reading, a solo journey. This feels like you coming back into harmony with you. This feels like you, I don't know, you might have felt so uncomfortable lately that you wouldn't have even wanted to sit down at a kitchen table and have dinner with you, if that makes sense. Sometimes you can carry so much tension in your body that people can feel it radiating off of you. I've been there before. So perhaps you know what I'm talking about. But I feel like there's this calm that's available to you. Like I said, there's a playful energy here in the center. And this Two of Cups with the Hierophant, it just feels like this peace that you reach inside of yourself where you do want to sit down at the table with yourself and share a meal with you. There's a harmony, an internal harmony that comes to you, a spiritual peacefulness here. Okay, we're going to end this with some oracle cards. Thanks for being here with me, Scorpio, thus far. I really hope this reading has helped. I hope it's resonated. I hope it's cleared up some confusion or offered some confirmation for you. Just going to get an oracle card for each column, and that will be that. If you would like a personal reading, I do offer those. My email address is in the description box below. Out with the old energy. Harmony. Okay, harmony is leaving. I actually feel harmony coming in, but harmony with you. Perhaps harmony with others. Well, there was what you thought was a harmonious situation that turned funky. Energy coming in. Wisdom. Yeah, that feels very correct. Especially with these major arcanas that came out. The Hangman, the High Priestess, and Temperance. Very wise beyond your years kind of energy. All right, and messages from the moon. Messages from the moon. Advice from Spirit. We have the word circles. Card number 34. Clarity begins at the eye of the storm. Clarity begins at the eye of the storm. Messages from the moon. So there might be a storm coming. There could be another upheaval here. We do have harmony leaving, but wisdom coming in. So whether this storm comes, it will give you clarity. But not only that, I feel like you're supported, Scorpio. This is a woman on a horse, and there are women around her, it's almost circling her, holding hands and encircling her. So there's a sense of protection here as well, that you will be protected and supported when the next storm comes along. All right, Scorpios, this is what I have for you. Thanks for being here with me. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day.